ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಈಕ್ವಿವೆಲೆಂಟ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೂ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್. ಸೊ ಈ ಹಿಂದೆ ನಾವು ಸೀರೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಈ ಒಂದು ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ಲಿ ಈಕ್ವಿವೆಲೆಂಟ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸನ್ನು ನೋಡೋಣ. ನಾವು ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಎರಡು ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟರ್ಸ್ನ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ಲಿ ಕನೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಓಕೆ, ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಟೂ resistors of a resistance R1 and R2 connected in parallel as shown in figure. Okay, so now we will draw the diagram. So here I have drawn the two resistors which are connected in parallel. So this diagram, R1 and R2 are connected in parallel now. They are connected between these two common points, so therefore they are in parallel. So ಈ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಒಂದು ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ by connecting it to a cell. Potential difference is V. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅದೇ ಥರ ನಮಗೆ ಈಕ್ವಿವೆಲೆಂಟ್ ರೆಸಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. RP is the equivalent resistance of this combination and I have connected this one to the same battery. Okay, so V is the potential difference, I is the current here. So ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಕರೆಂಟ್ I ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ I ಯಾವ ಥರ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಟೋಟಲ್ ಕರೆಂಟ್ I ಡಿವೈಡ್ such that here the current flows is I1 and here the current flows is I2. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ನೋಡಿರೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಚ್ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ರಿಮೇನ್ಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಇನ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ ದ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಈಚ್ ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್. ನೋಡಿ, ಎರಡು ಸೇಮ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ V ಇದೆ. ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಕ್ರಾಸ್ R1 is V, potential difference across R2 is also V. Potential difference across each resistor remains same, but current passing through the combination divides. So it divides such that I is equals to I1 plus I2 ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. So those points we will note now. In parallel combination of resistors, which quantity remains same? The potential difference across each resistor remains same. Potential difference remains same ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, but which one is going to divide? Current is going to divide here, and the current passing through the combination divides such that, how it divides? So we already know that I is the current here across the combination. Current passing through the combination is I is equals to I1 plus I2. You call this one as equation 1 now. Now our aim is to calculate the value of I1 and I2 using Ohm's law. ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಯಾವ ಒಂದು ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೋ ಅದರ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಇನ್ ಸೀರೀಸಲ್ಲಿ ಪೊಟೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ V is equals to V1 plus V2 ಅಂತ ತಗೋಬೇಕು. ಯಾವ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದರ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡು ನಾವು ಆ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟೀಸ್ನ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು. Okay, so here I got the equation I is equals to I1 plus I2. Okay, so here we will calculate I1, I2 and I. First we use Ohm's law here. From Ohm's law, what is the equation for the current? We have I is equals to V divided by R. This is the general equation to calculate the current passing through any resistor, its potential difference divided by resistance value. Okay, so now I will calculate what is I1, current passing through resistance R1, I2, current passing through resistor R2, and also I, current passing through the combination R, the current passing through the equivalent resistance. Okay, here first I will calculate I1. The current passing through R1 is, what is the current passing through R1? So if you observe here, the current passing through R1 is I1. I1 is equals to, what is the formula we have? Potential difference divided by resistance. Potential difference across R1 is V divided by its resistance value. What is the resistance value? R1. V divided by R1. Okay, similarly we will now calculate the current passing through R2. I2 is equals to, what is I2? I2 is the current passing through R2 here. The potential difference is V divided by resistance is R2. Okay, now calculate the current passing through RP, equivalent resistance RP. Okay, that is potential difference is V and the resistance is RP. So V divided by RP aಗುತ್ತೆ, that we will note now. The current passing through RP is, RP means here equivalent resistance in parallel. P indicates here parallel combination, equivalent resistance here. RP is I is equals to, what is the current here? I. So look at that diagram. Current is I is equals to potential difference divided by resistance, because we have I is equals to V by R. Potential difference is V, resistance is RP. So therefore now it becomes here I is equals to V divided by RP. Okay, these values we will now substitute in equation 1 now. Okay, so now equation 1 becomes, okay, so now substitute the values in equation 1. I value first, V divided by RP is equals to I1 value V divided by R1 plus I2 value V divided by R2. Okay, so therefore V divided by RP is equals to, so common thing you take here in these two terms, that is V is the common. So what is left here? 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. So here the term V get cancelled from both sides and are left with the equation for the equivalent resistance, that is RP, that is 1 by RP is equals to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. This is what the expression for equivalent resistance of two resistors connected in parallel. Okay, So very simple derivation. Suppose if there are n resistors connected in parallel, how to calculate here? That we will see. For n resistors connected in parallel. For n resistors connected in parallel. So what is the general formula? Extend this one up to n resistors here. 1 by Rp is equals to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 up to 1 by Rn. Okay, this is the equivalent resistance of n resistors connected in parallel now. This expression can be used to calculate the equivalent resistance of n resistors connected in parallel. Suppose if there are n identical resistors are connected in parallel, identical means same value. ಅಂದರೆ R1, R2, R3, so on up to Rn ಎಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಇನ್ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಕಲ್ resistors of resistance connected in parallel. Then how to calculate the equivalent resistance here? Rp, directly I can calculate here. Rp is equals to R divided by N. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ 1 by R plus 1 by R, so on up to 1 by R. Okay, n terms ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ n terms ನಾವು 1 by R ನ ಆ್ಯಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ n divided by R ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So you take the reciprocal. Rp is equals to R divided by N. This is about equivalent resistance of two resistors connected in parallel. Here we stop our discussion. Thank you.